is all about moments. Big moments, small moments, and those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by 28 Tastes and Taps, Beaupre Law Firm, Clean Tech, 701 Realty, Magic City Inspections, First International Bank and Trust, Height Construction, Big Time Bistro, Premier Movement, Premier Chiropractic, Subway, Tires Plus, Minot's Finest Collision Center, United Agronomy, Minot Hockey Boosters, Morelli's Distributing, Planet Pizza, Century Eyewear, North Country Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, and Arbo Photography.
Hi, my name is Dr. Becky Domries, and I'm a chiropractor here in Minot, North Dakota. My main focus here at Premier Chiropractic is prenatal and pediatrics. A lot of people aren't sure if their children will, sit still for the exam or for the adjustment, and really, the exam is super simple. In the kids, we are checking posture, of course, joint movement, or injuries they might have had that is restricting movement. For the newborn or infant, we are checking the spine, as well as tongue function and reflexes, digestive function, cranial shape, or anything that might lead to issues later. Adjustments are gentle, and I'm almost always giving parents or the kids exercises to work on at home. A lot of people bring their kid into the office because there's an issue or something going on with the child, and then find out that it's great for growth and development. There are many benefits to chiropractic care during pregnancy. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we have a table that opens to accommodate the growing belly. The visit usually includes adjusting, taping, and exercises, all done to help support the area and provide strength. It is a passion of mine to provide care to pregnant moms, babies, and kiddos. So if you haven't established a chiropractor for your child, we would love you to give us a try.
Deontay Martinez, he controls it, works it back away here to Eric Wentz. Dished off to the set, now from the corner, Deontay Martinez for three. And Deontay hits from downtown. Martinez dished it off to Michael Ross. Ross works it back up top. The open look from Argent for three, and he hits from downtown. Gavin Argent, the 6'3" senior, ties the ball game at a pair of 15s. Back up top, Michael Ross crashing and banging his way to his first 2 points of the ball game. Wilcox with the basketball. Worked it up to Michael Ross. Ross puts it up off the glass today, and Michael Ross has two more. Michael Ross again. Makes a move, cuts towards the rack, puts it up and in. Michael Ross has six now as the Magi tie it at 21. Slows it up, gives it off to Deontay Martinez. Little jump shot, nothing but net for Deontay. Talk about a highlight reel player. Deontay Martinez is putting on a clinic here tonight at Magic City campus.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Sheldon working on an odd angle shot, cut the blocker. And now Walrick out to center. It's a 2-on-1. Back in the other way. Here's the Beavers. Sent across the drive. They scored. Oh, my goodness. How about that play? It's set up by Carter Barley. Rounded in front of the net. And no doubt about it, put it past the goaltender Brower for Davis Sheldon's 9th of the year.
Good patience by Barley, slide the puck right under the stick. Definitely when you have these kind of opportunities in these kind of games, you gotta capitalize, and that's exactly what they just did.
Nick Doyle's out to center. Dropped it back off to Cochran. Now Doyle's hit in front. Oh, they scored! Right in front. And a give and go play. Bing, bang, boom. The Beavers are on the board again. And that time it was perfectly executed and finished off by Rhett Locke for his 8th of the year.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
Dakota High School basketball tonight, number 2 against number 4 in the state of North Dakota. It's going to be a good one. The Demons and the Magi get together tonight on the PSP Network. Bragging rights on the line. Top spot in the WDA on the line. An unblemished record as well for the Magi on the line here tonight at 6-0. The Demons come in at 5-1. Good evening and welcome to the Planet Pizza pregame show. I'm Nick Holbrook. Glad to have you aboard tonight for North Dakota High School basketball here on the PSP Network as we get geared up and ready for this matchup in the WDA affair between the Demons and the Magi. Planet Pizza, the area's ultimate party location for school parties, team parties, birthday parties, and so much more. They truly are out of this world. Planet Pizza can be reached now at 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza truly is out of this world. Try those stuffed breadsticks. Personal favorite, pepperoni, pineapple, and onion. Those things are fantastic. Planet Pizza brings you the pregame show here tonight as we get geared up and ready for this matchup between the Demons and the Magi. JV game and a thriller continues on here on the PSP Network. Late start here tonight, 7:35. We were supposed to have our tip-off here tonight, and we're going to be a little bit later than that, of course, with the JV game going the distance here tonight to the barn burner. C game earlier on tonight, the Magi won by 10. This JV game now 72-71, Minot High on top. Let's take a look now at the standings in the WDA, brought to you by our friends at Tires Plus. All brands under one roof with the guaranteed lowest prices and their service after the sale with the Tires Plus plan. Find them online at TiresPlusND.com. Minot holds down the number 1 spot in the conference at 6-0. They're unbeaten on the year. They've outscored their opponents 470-372 on the season. A 6-game win streak, and a team that was not ranked to start the year, currently ranked number 2 in North Dakota. Bismarck High, number 2 right now in the West at 5-1, 833 for a winning percentage. They've scored 537 points on the year compared to their opponents 369. The Demons can play, and they've got some players that we'll look at here tonight that certainly are some of the best in the state of North Dakota. Demons number 2. Legacy currently sits in the 3rd spot. They're 5-2. Legacy scoring 557 points on the year, more than anybody else in the West region. They've given up 438, 5-2 on the season. Mandan's the team that might have played last. They currently sit 4th, followed by Jamestown, then Century, then Dickinson. Turtle Mountain's at 0-3, Williston at 0-4, St. Mary's 0-5, Watford City is 0-6 on the year. Those are the standings inside of the West region of North Dakota High School basketball, brought to you by our friends at Tires Plus, TiresPlusND.com. Again, all brands under one roof with the guaranteed lowest prices. Well, we'll come back and we'll dive further into the matchup here tonight. We have a conversation lined up as well with Dean Winchesky, the head coach of the Magi. We'll do all that when we return. A little extra of the Planet Pizza pregame show here tonight. Late start to the Magic City at the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. The wait will be worth it here tonight. However, should be a good one. 2 versus 4 in the state. We'll come back with more of the Planet Pizza pregame show in just a moment.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag at Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by 28 Tastes and Taps, Beaupre Law Firm, Clean Tech, 701 Realty, Magic City Inspections, First International Bank and Trust, Height Construction, Big Time Bistro, Premier Movement, Premier Chiropractic, Subway, Tires Plus, Minot's Finest Collision Center, United Agronomy, Minot Hockey Boosters, Morelli's Distributing, Planet Pizza, Century Eyewear, North Country Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, and Arbo Photography.
Shot at the horn doesn't fall in the JV game, and the Magi win 74-71. It's the pregame show for the varsity matchup of number 2 Minot High, number 4 Bismarck. Here tonight on the PSP Network. Nick Holbert, glad to have you aboard for tonight's matchup. Here on the PSP Network, this is the Planet Pizza countdown to tip-off. Planet Pizza, the area's ultimate party location. School parties, team parties, birthday parties, and so much more. They truly are out of this world. Find them at planetpizzaND.com or call them now at 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza brings you the pregame show here tonight. Then our countdown to tip-off. We're going to be about 20 minutes out from the start here tonight as the Demons hit the floor for warm-ups. Minot High will do the same thing in just a few moments as we get geared up and ready for tonight's matchup here tonight. Good news inside the venue. The popcorn is cooking. There's hot dogs on the grill here at the Magic City Campus Gymnasium here tonight, which is fantastic news for the fans. That means they're back in the venue here tonight. 650 total people here this evening. How that worked out, Minot High was able to allow unlimited students into the venue tonight. They had 300 ticket vouchers for Minot High to give away to their fans and family and friends. The Demons had 100 visitors and vouchers that they were able to invite to the matchup here tonight. The Demons are on the floor warming up in front of a pretty large crowd here tonight. They brought some people up from the capital city. Minot High's faithful here, the student section in full force tonight for the Magi as we get geared up and ready for this WDA tilt. Minot High comes in at 6-0. Bismarck High comes in at 5-1. Bismarck at home is unbeaten. They're 3-0. Their one loss on the year was their opener on the road at Mandan. That's how they lost that one on the year to start their season. A 91-87 loss to the Mandan Braves in their opener. Since then, they've been red hot. They've won 5 in a row. They've got wins on the year against Williston, Watford City, St. Mary's, and Jamestown. Jamestown was ranked number 1 when Minot High beat them. Jamestown now off the rankings chart and all the way down to the middle of the pack in the WDA at a 3-2 mark. For the Magi, they come in unbeaten. They're 3-0 at home. They're 3-0 on the road as well. The Magicians have wins on the year against St. Mary's, Legacy, Watford City, Jamestown, and Mandan. Next up for the Magicians, the 15th of January, they travel to Watford. They're at home against Williston. And then on the 21st of January, then they travel to Williston. On the 23rd, they take on Mandan here tonight. Planet Pizza pregame show continues to roll on. We're going to come back with more in just a few moments. This is North Dakota High School basketball here on the PSP Network.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by 28 Tastes and Taps, Beaupre Law Firm, Clean Tech, 701 Realty, Magic City Inspections, First International Bank and Trust, Height Construction, Big Time Bistro, Premier Movement, Premier Chiropractic, Subway, Tires Plus, Minot's Finest Collision Center, United Agronomy, Minot Hockey Boosters, Morelli's Distributing, Planet Pizza, Century Eyewear, North Country Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, and Arbo Photography.
Drake on the loudspeakers inside of the Magic City Campus Gymnasium here tonight. As the teams get warmed up and ready for this matchup, Minot High and Bismarck High, the old school West Region rivalry of 2 teams that frankly don't like each other. We had the high school hockey game on last night. Minot High took on Hayes and Beulah. The Magi won 9-0. Minot High's boys hockey team 7-0 on the year. They are good. The real deal. They're really good. And we were talking about it last night. Matt Morelli does the color commentary for us for Minot High boys hockey, and we were talking about the matchup with the Demons. Doesn't matter if it's on the ice, the gridiron, or the hardwood. Anytime these teams get together, you know there's going to be some heat in the gym, and that's certainly the case here tonight. The Demons and Magi don't like each other, especially when they're 1-2 in the West region and 2-4 ranked in the state of North Dakota. It's going to be a fun one here tonight. Planet Pizza pregame show continues on here on the PSP Network. I'm Nick Holbert. Glad to have you aboard tonight for the call here on the PSP Network. Should be a good one. Two teams that are coached very well. Minot High and Dean Winchesky. Year number 13 for Dean Winchesky for the Magi. Year number 6 for Jordan Wilhelm for the Demons. And there's players on both of these teams that are fantastic. Let's take a dive and look into the player matchups here, brought to you by our friends at CleanTech. You can get COVID-19 deep cleaning services for your home or business with CleanTech LLC. This is a proactive deep cleaning service that includes disinfecting and sanitizing. Don't forget about CleanTech's 24/7 disaster response and restoration services. You can visit them online at cleantechllc.us. CleanTech coming to the rescue since 1992. Let's start with the Magi. They're home to the top player inside of the WDA according to point production. It's Deontay Martinez. The senior for the Magi wears number 23, and this kid is the real deal. Averaging 26 points per game, that's good enough for the lead in the West region. He's shooting 67%. Defensively, he may be even better defensively than he is on offense. If you could put that into your brain and try to figure that out real quick. Deontay Martinez, number 8 in the WDA as far as steals are concerned with 2.2, but there's talks about Deontay on the defensive side of the basketball being the top player in North Dakota on the defensive side. Up front on the offensive side, he's a lot of fun to watch. I'm telling you, he's a dynamic guard that really can get up and down the floor. His athleticism is second to none. Just a great kid all around, and a player that I guess I don't know. I would have to think that there's a home for him somewhere in college basketball. After his senior year here for Minot High, he's just so much fun to watch and that good. Deontay averaging 26. Next in line for the Magi, Eric Wentz averaging 12.8, and Derek Descent, the 6'3" sophomore, averaging 11.6. Michael Ross, a 6'2" senior, currently averaging 9.2 points per game. He's the top rebounder for the Magi, averaging 6.2 boards per night. On the other side, a pair of all WDA players from a year ago for the Bismarck High Demons, and these kids are the real deal. Trayson Eaglestaff, all WDA player. He wears number 52. He's only a junior, 6'5". He averages 24.2 points per game. That's good enough for number 2 inside the WDA. He's only behind Deontay Martinez. He also picks up 7.2 rebounds per game and 2.8 steals. He's at the top of the list in a bunch of categories in North Dakota as far as basketball is concerned. Last year as a sophomore, he averaged 11.6 points per game, and he was selected to the All-WDA team. Another player last year that was All-WDA for the Demons is Gunnar Swanson, the 6'5" senior. He currently averages 15.6 per night for the Demons, good enough for the 9 spot in the West region. 1.2 blocks per game, and defensively he's good, and he's tall, mean down low. Number 1 in the West region for blocks per game, also averaging 3.2 assists per night. He's committed to go play basketball at the University of Marion, his hometown, for the Marauders next year. The BSC commit of Max Chosick, averaging 10.6 per night for the Demons, and Ethan Stutz averaging 6 per night for the Demons here in 2020. That's a look at our players, brought to you by CleanTech, where you can get COVID-19 deep cleaning services for your home or business with CleanTech LLC. CleanTech coming to the rescue since 1992. Visit them online at cleantechllc.us. CleanTech coming to the rescue for plenty of years, all the way back to 1992. Time to take a look now at the numbers for both of these teams, brought to you by Magic City Inspections, the locally owned company that's committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. Find them online at monetinspections.com. Magic City Inspections brings you this look at the numbers here tonight. Again, points per game, the Demons lead that category. 91 points per game. They've outscored their opponents on the year, 455 to 289. And on average, their opponents are putting up 59 points per night. This is a tough defensive team that's hard to score on. For the Magi, they currently average 80 points per game. They give up 61, number 5 in the WDA on what they give up, number 4 in the WDA on what they're able to put through the bucket. each and every night. The field goal number, the percentage that's a hot one for the Magi. The Magi are the best shooting team in the West region. 64% they shoot from field goal range, 27% from behind the three-point arc, and number 2 from the charity stripe at 71%. 69% for the Demons from the free throw line. That's good enough for 5th in the West. They're number 5 in the West as far as three-pointers are concerned. 33% of those fall for the Demons, and they shoot 46% from the field. 2 teams in the West that have storied histories. 12 state titles for the Demons, 17 for the Magi. Last one for Bismarck was 2010. Last one for Minot High was in 2017 after they did the three-peat. 15, 16, and 17. What a run that was for Minot High Magicians basketball. When we come back, we're going to talk to Dean Winchesky, the head coach of the Minot High Magicians. We'll hear his thoughts after a win over Mandan. And before the game tonight here against the Bismarck Demons, should be a good one. We'll talk to Dean when we come back. We'll get his thoughts heading into tonight's matchup. It's North Dakota High School basketball here on the PSP Network. And a dogfight brewing tonight. Number 4, Bismarck. Number 2, Minot. Live on the PSP Network.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by 28 Tastes and Taps, Beaupre Law Firm, Clean Tech, 701 Realty, Magic City Inspections, First International Bank and Trust, Height Construction, Big Time Bistro, Premier Movement, Premier Chiropractic, Subway, Tires Plus, Minot's Finest Collision Center, United Agronomy, Minot Hockey Boosters, Morelli's Distributing, Planet Pizza, Century Eyewear, North Country Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, and Arbo Photography. The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
Coach's Corner. We're now joined by the Minot High head coach, Mr. Dean Winchesky, here in his 13th year with the Magi. Coach, first of all, as always, thanks for some time here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We're looking forward to a fun evening.
Should be a good one. Number 4, Bismarck High's in town to take on the Magi at number 2. First of all, before we dive into the X's and O's tonight, you want to just touch on this rivalry and what it means inside the West region? Minot and Bismarck, seems like anytime these two teams get together in any sport, we know we're in for a dogfight.
Well, you hope so. I mean, there's a long tradition that started long before myself and Jordan Wilhelm got here coaching that these two teams were, the preeminent teams in the West region, always battling it out for the top. And, we've been fortunate to continue that tradition, and now Jordan's got him going in the right direction. So it's a fun time. You can't take it too terribly seriously because it is high school basketball, and it's important, but it's also an opportunity to compete and have fun.
Your kids right now are certainly having fun shooting from field goal range right now. Tops in the WDA, shooting 64%. What is the key with Minot High shooting so well? Do you have them training in the off season and things like that?
Well, they do. They spend a considerable amount of time on their own, and a lot of our stuff right now, I think that's on twos, which is awesome. We haven't shot threes particularly well yet, but we're able to get at the rim, especially with Deontay and Derek and Eric. We're able to get downhill. Michael's done a tremendous job of taking care of taking advantage of situations where he gets a bad matchup on him, and the kids have finished plays. And you know what? I'm still waiting for us to shoot the ball better from three. I think we have kids that are capable. A lot of it is just confidence and adjusting to the speed.
Some are talking about Deontay Martinez as the top defender in North Dakota. Touch on Deontay on both sides of the basketball here in 21.
Well, he's really stepped it up defensively. He's taken it upon himself to do a better job on the ball. Last year he'd kind of fall asleep a little bit, and he's still got a ways to go as far as understanding team defense and positioning and all of that, but I don't think there's a coach in the state that would ever say their kids are perfect. But the thing that's even more impressive is his leadership that he gives us on the floor, and his calmness and his understanding of what we're trying to do. And it's nice to have a kid that's been out there for 3 years and understands what the league's all about and how to finish games.
On to the Demons here tonight. This is a well-coached basketball team, currently ranked number 4 in North Dakota. Couple all-WDA players in Swanson and Eagle staff. How much of a focus are those two players for you tonight?
Well, they're both extremely talented young men. Gunnar and Trayson are good shooters. They're able to get downhill. They got size. Their length is a problem for people. So, we're going to have to do a tremendous job on making sure that they don't get easy looks, that we keep them out of the paint and keep them off the glass. And that's team-wide because of the style that Bismarck High plays, that if you allow them any room, they're going to get second chances, and all of a sudden a run starts. Instead of, being a 2-point game, all of a sudden it's 14.
Is there one key or X factor tonight for Minot High to remain unbeaten here in the year?
Well, we got to be able to control pace. We want to play fast to get layups, but we don't want to get sucked into the up and down quick threes. That's how Bismarck High wants to play, and if we're able to control tempo and force them into situations where they're uncomfortable, I like our chances.
Sure appreciate your time as always. Best of luck here tonight.
Not a problem. Thank you.
That's Dean Winchesky, the head coach of the Minot High Magicians. When we come back to the Planet Pizza pregame show, we'll dive further into the matchup. Number 2 against number 4 in the state here tonight on the PSP Network.
Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
God bless our servicemen and women. God bless our veterans. God bless America. WDA matchup tonight, number 2 of the West, Bismarck High against number 1 of the West, the Minot High Magicians. Minot High ranked in the state of North Dakota, number 2, the Demons ranked number 4. We're going to turn it down to Eric Schaefer for the official introductions tonight, brought to you by our friends at Arbo Photography, the leader in game coverage and senior pictures. The proof is in the gallery. Find Arbo Photography on Facebook and Instagram or online at arbophotography.com. Again, Arbo Photography is the leader in game photo coverage and senior pictures. Find them online. You'll see what we're talking about. Big thanks to Arbo Photography here tonight. Here's Eric Schaefer, the in-game announcer for Minot High Magicians basketball.
And at guard, junior number 52, Jason Eaglestaff. Juniors are coached by Jordan Wilhelm, Jared Gentile, Jackson Federer, Lance Gitlin, Mike Upton, and Taylor Schaefer. And now, let's say hi to the Magi. And forward, a 6'2" senior, number 1, Michael Ross. At guard, a 6'2" junior, number 5, Eric Wentz. Also at guard, a 5'4" senior, number 15, Keegan Kinchin. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore, number 42, Derek Gissett. And at guard, a senior of 5'8", number 28, Deontay Martinez.
Well, there you have it, the official introductions from Eric Schaefer setting the tempo tonight here at Magic City campus. If that doesn't get you jacked, I don't know what will. And there's fans in the house here tonight. Should be a good one. Minot High is going to be in white. The Demons from Bismarck are going to be in maroon here tonight. Just about set for our opening tip tonight that puts a cap on our Planet Pizza pregame show. Time to play some basketball at a West Region affair tonight here at Magic City campus here in Minot, North Dakota. Nick Holbrook, glad to have you aboard. Let's play basketball tonight, and we're underway as the Demons control the opening possession of the ball game. Basketball is going to be handled here off the opening tip by Eaglestaff. He worked it up top and worked it back away down to Schaubert. Eaglestaff again. Into the paint and out again. He's fun to watch already. Ball's going to come off the glass, front of the rim. Deontay Martinez had the board, and the Magi run a gun early. Here's Deontay off to the corner. Worked it back up top. Michael Ross had the fake from three land. First one, no good. Eaglestaff's got the board. The All-WDA player using the height to his advantage on the defensive boards. Eaglestaff's going to work it back up top. Sends it across to the outside of the arc. Comes away to Chosick. He can't get that one to fall. The Demons have the board again. Eaglestaff from downtown. He hits for three. First points of the night belong to Eaglestaff. And the Demons lead early in this one. Deontay Martinez leads the WDA in points. Off to Descent. Little give and go. And Descent's got his first two of the ball game. Well, we can expect a high-scoring affair knowing what these offenses bring to the table here tonight. However, defensively, both teams are pretty solid inside the WDA as well. Michael Ross is going to be charged with his first team foul. Ross has been good on the year for the Magi, the senior, averaging 9.2 points per night for the Magicians. To the charity stripe, Chosick, the 5'11 senior, fires one up and in. And the free throw is good. He's 1 for 1, 4-2. Demons on top. Special thanks again to our friends at Planet Pizza, the area's largest laser tag playground. And the best pizza in Minot, in my opinion, hands down. Try the Blue Buffalo Pizza. You won't be disappointed. Planet Pizza brought you the pregame show here tonight. Martinez inbounds the basketball off to Eric Wentz, the junior. He's been a great surprise for the Magi here in 2021, averaging 12.8 points per night. Deontay off to the corner. Wentz has it again. Wentz is going to be fouled on the play. And the foul will be on number 24, Max Chosick. First personal. First team foul. Chosick off to play it Bismarck State College next year, committed to play for the Mystics. And on the inbound for the basketball, Eric Wentz, the 6'2" junior. Puts the ball into play, and Ross has it up top. Derek Dissett, jumper from just inside the arc, didn't fall. Run and gun the other way now from Cavisto. Off to Eaglestaff. Went off of his foot, out of play, and the Magi get the ball back. Man, I have to tell you what a difference it makes having fans inside the venue. That amount of atmosphere that it delivers to have a student section here. You can see them on the top of your screen. They're all dressed in black here tonight. Certainly makes a difference. They were loud at the hockey game last night as well, where Minot High boys hockey won by a score of 9-0 over Hayes and Beulah. Fans in the venue certainly make a difference. 600 allowed in here tonight at Magic City campus. Ross was fouled on the play. He was fouled by big 6'2" Caleb Doctor. Doctor's first personal. Second team foul on the Demons. Well, we had a nice conversation earlier on tonight with Jordan Wilhelm here in his 6th year for the Demons. Touched on his career playing for Bismarck High back in the early 2000s. Bismarck gets the ball back. In 2005, his sophomore year, Wilhelm played the state championship game, and they won the crowd. The Demons won that game back in 2005. He played the state championship game back in 2007, his senior year. The Demons played Dickinson High, and guess who? It was Dean Winchesky, the head coach of the Dickinson Midgets, that won the state championship that night. Little jumper from the outside, and Gunnar Swanson's got his first 2 points of the ball game. So Wilhelm, going against his former nemesis of a coach that cost him a state title, Michael Ross, puts one up and in. Wilhelm has a lot of respect for Dean Winchesky. He brought that up in the conversation we had earlier on tonight. He talked about how he went on to play for the Lions All-Star match later that summer, where Class A meets Class B in the Lions All-Star game. And Dean Winchesky was his coach at the Lions All-Star game for the Class A team. Adds a little extra element to the matchup here tonight. 15-13 left in the first half. 7-3 Demons on top. First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. By the way, Wilhelm went on to play at the University of Mary after his career for the Demons. Played for the Marauders, and he was a player that absolutely dominated there for Mary as well. He was a 1,000-plus point player. 4 years for the 4 years for University of Mary Marauders. Back with the basketball underneath the rack, kicked outside, wide open from three-land, off the mark on the attempt from Johnner. Rebound off the glass, left-handed up and in. And Logan Schaubert's got his first 2 points of the ball game. 5-point lead here for Bismarck High. As the ball comes up over the timeline, Eric Dissett looking for the outlet. Dissett brings it back up top. 3 attempt from Wilcox off the mark. Here's Eaglestaff. Up to the All-WDA player, Swanson. Eaglestaff lost possession. Dissett's got it. And here's Derek Dissett to the other end of the floor. Puts it off side of the glass, no good. Back the other way, transition game. Off the glass and in, and the points are going to count for Stutz. Ethan Stutz, first 2 of the ball game. Demons are on a run. It's 11-4. Deontay Martinez. Oh, what a move. Well, if you heard me talking about Deontay being one of the most electrifying players in the state to watch, and maybe all time for Minot High, there's been some greats, by the way, but this kid is just a highlight reel waiting to happen. Wilcox put it up, but he was fouled on the play. Cole Johnner is going to be charged with his first personal. Third team foul on the Demons. Minot High's back within 5. And Rashawn Wilcox goes to the charity stripe. Wilcox averaging 3.6 per night. And he's got a chance to cut the lead down to 4, and he does. First one's good for Wilcox. Wilcox goes 2 for 2. shooting 33% from the charity stripe for Wilcox. That number will go up as he's perfect so far in the ball game here tonight. Deep attempt. Nothing but that from downtown from Chosick. And Max Chosick now has 5 in the ball game. Turnover there. The basketball comes to Sims. He worked it back away down to Chosick. Up top to Eaglestaff. Crashes towards the paint. Puts it up off the glass. Didn't get the roll that time. And Descent pulls down the board. He's going to be fouled on the play. And the rivalry brewing already here tonight with Descent. And Ethan Stotts, the junior, he's charged with his first personal. Well, the Demons are 5-1 coming into tonight's game. If you missed the Planet Pizza pregame show, we discussed how they ended up starting their season with a loss to the Mandan Braves, 91-87. Mandan giving some teams some fits this year. And since the Demons have gone on a 5-game winning streak, it's going to be a foul on the play here. Reaching in was Gunnar Swanson. Demon fans around us here at Magic City campus didn't think that was the right call. Swanson's first. 5th team foul on Bismarck High. Inbounding for the Magi, this is Kinchin. Brought it into Deontay Martinez. Deontay. Side of the rack, put it up, no good. Back the other way we go for Swanson. Outside the arc, setting up shop, Chosick. Offensive, the call on Chosick. And his second personal has the Modern High fans at volume. Hear what the student section thinks of that here tonight. Big thanks to our good friend Pete Stenberg here tonight, helping out the PSP network, running the camera for us again tonight. Pete's been the voice of Modern High hockey now for a few games this year. He's been fun to listen to at the Mesa Arena. Definitely an energy in there last night. With the basketball, this is Botts up top to Deontay Martinez through the legs. Kicks it back to Deontay, slows up shot. Shot clock's at 9. Crashes through, lost a handle on the basketball. And now the Demons slow up shop here as across the timeline from Doctor it came into the possession of Carter Sims. Up top, worked around here from Swanson. Spin move, left-handed, put it up. Didn't quite get the roll there, but that was a fancy move. And a nice play. Basketball's going to come back into the possession. Here are the Demons into the charity stripe. Will go Gunnar Swanson. First attempt from the free throw line here tonight. Ball was on Eric Wentz for the Magi. His first personal, second team foul. Swanson missed the first one. Gunnar Swanson, second attempt, nothing but net. 1 for 2 from the line, and the score is 15-8. Bismarck on top. Nick Holbrook, glad to have you aboard here on the PSP Network tonight in a big high school basketball matchup. Anytime you've got ranked opponents going toe-to-toe, you know you're in store for some athleticism. Basketball goes up off the glass, no good. Board pulled down, Ross dove for it. Basketball comes into the possession there of Chosick, and we go back the other way. Open from three-land, off the mark on the attempt from the corner from Gillette. Ross off to Kinchin, now Deontay Martinez. Over the Magi emblem at half court. Deontay makes the move, spins it around, kicks it outside. Descent's open, downtown, nothing but that for Derek Descent. Big three-pointer of the Magi are back within 4. Over the timeline it comes. This is Swanson with the basketball. Setting up shop are the Demons now as they work it back off the elbow over to the corner. Again, Swanson crashing in. Offensive's the call. And the Demon fans not liking that one. The Magi fans come alive again here tonight. This one's going to be a dogfight, you can promise it. Second personal on Gunnar Swanson. One of the key players for the Demons with 2 personal fouls early in the ballgame. Modern High gets the ball back. Full court press is on here for the Demons. Wentz with the basketball, delivered off to Deontay Martinez. He was up for our Player of the Week nomination here in 2020 for week 2 is up and towards the rack. Eric Wentz puts home his first 2 of the ball game. Over in the corner, shot came up, no good. Deontay pulled it down, and Deontay fighting for the basketball. He's up with it. And travel will be the violation of the Mangi's Martinez. Well, we know there's a lot of Deontay Martinez fans out there. Unfortunately for this week, it was Riley Operud from Minot High Hockey that was named our Player of the Week. He received the most votes for our Player of the Week this week. Operud's got 11 points for the Magi on the ice. And one of the assistant captains, a team leader for the Magicians, leads the team in scoring. He's a defenseman. He's been fantastic on the year. Eaglestaff hits from downtown, and Eaglestaff's got 6, both in the form of 3 balls. Here's Derek Dissent. Trying to get it over the timeline. He does now to Deontay Martinez. Here's Deontay outside the arc. Spin move, jump shot. Gets it to roll, and Deontay Martinez has 4 in the ball game. Demons go to work with the basketball. Eaglestaff kicked it up top. Worked it to the outside. Gillette moved it back around from the elbow. Nice little touch on that one as the ball falls through the hoop for Chosick. 7 in the ball game for Chosick. He's got the game high right now here for the Demons, and we're under 10 to play in the first half. The set to Ross onto the rack. How about that play from Michael Ross? 3 points the difference. Eaglestaff off the backboard, no good. Foul underneath the rack, and Michael Ross is going to be charged. And Ross picks up his second personal. By the way, this ball game brought to you by our friends at Beaupre Law Firm, connected to our community. Your estate planning and business law attorneys. Beaupre Law Firm, bringing you the ball game here tonight. While we carry on towards our Premier Chiropractic halftime report, we'll have some conversations on the floor here tonight. Shot goes up and rolling it in is Chosick. And Chosick's been good so far in the ball game. He's got 9. That's a game high here tonight. Minot High is going to get the ball back. Big thanks to our friends at 28 Tastes and Taps, bringing you the ball game here tonight as well. If you're hungry, you'll leave satisfied. Open 7 days a week. 28 Tastes and Taps on South 16th Street in the Magic City, across from Minot's YMCA. Basketball goes on a bounce out. A nice defensive effort over there from Stutz, and Ethan Stutz was the last to touch it. We're crashing right into the front row. No popcorn over there. Looks like a glass of water may have gotten spilled, however. Martinez couldn't get the roll. Back the other way with the basketball. Gunnar Swanson's over the timeline. Kicked it off to the corner. Thinking about a 3, unloading one, but no good was Sims. Basketball's pulled down. Swanson from the charity stripe hits. And Gunnar Swanson converts. 24-17. Dean Lenchesky wants to call a timeout, and the Magi are going to take a full one. 24-17 at our first stop of the night. The Demons are on top of this one.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Crowd not at capacity tonight, but it's pretty close to the 650 that are allowed in here tonight, as the restrictions have been lifted and more fans coming to the venues each and every night. To great side. Derek Dissent puts that one up, and nothing but net for Derek Dissent. 7 for Dissent. He leads the Magi. Over in the corner. Up top it comes again. Shooting from downtown, an air ball from outside the arc of the Minot High student section. Definitely letting Schaubert hear about that one. The Magi get the ball back with Deontay Martinez back in his own territory. Here's Derek to set. Off to the corner to Wilcox. Wilcox kicks it up top. Ross has hit three-land off the front of the rim. Wilcox has it back. Now Eric Wentz slipped up just a bit. He recovers the basketball to set off to the corner. Here's Ross. Throws it up top. Wentz is open from downtown. Hit the back of the rim to the front. Here come the Demons back the other way. Setting up shop. Schaubert's got it here. Kicked it outside to Swanson. Eagle staff on the bench right now for the Demons. Underneath the rack, up and off the glass, it is. Ethan Stutz with a nice play. He's got 4 now in the contest. 26-19 the lead for the Demons. Wilcox is fouled on the play. And the foul will be charged to Stutz. Ethan Stutz with his second. 8th team foul. And Minot High is into the bonus. Checking in for the Magi is Gavin Argent. Out comes Wentz. And a load comes in here for the Demons. Chausek's back in, so is Eagle staff. Doctor checks in as well. Wilcox from the charity stripe. Couldn't get that one to fall. He's now 2 for 3 in the ballgame. Demons working around the perimeter. Double team down low for a moment and then kick back up top. Handling now is Chausek. Chausek delivered off, came back away into the possession of Johnner. Eagle staff for 3. 3 in the ballgame for Eagle staff from downtown. 9 points in the contest for the All-WDA player, Trayson Eagle staff, the 6'5 junior. That's a game high right now. 29-19 and a 10-point lead, more importantly, for the Demons. The set up towards the rack. He was stopped on the play by Eagle staff. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Magi retain possession. Well, the venue's rocking tonight without a doubt. There's an energy inside this place, and the Demon fans are a big part of that right now. They are on fire with a 10-point lead at 29-19 with 6:46 to go here in our first half of basketball. Martinez has it here. He's been shut down for the most part so far. 4 in the ball game. Not now as Deontay hits from outside, and Deontay's got 6. Lead cut down to 8. Here with the basketball and crashing towards the rack. Stuffed on the play by Dissett. No soup for you, not my house, says Derek Dissett, the 6'3" sophomore. Some sweat on the floor, it seems, or working on it here. Bismarck High will get the basketball back. You can hear Jordan Wilhelm, head coach of the Demons, yelling from the bench, calling the shots right in front of us here. Mike Anderson, the official, having a conversation here with the head scorers table. Minot High is going to get the basketball back. Possession arrow. It was a jump basketball. The possession arrow belonged to Minot High. Here's Deontay Martinez with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline. Bunts back to Martinez. We're down to 6:10 to play here in the first half. Deontay off to the corner. No good. That was Gavin Argent, the 6'3 senior, on the attempt. Eagle staff pulls up a deep 3 from downtown. Didn't get that one to fall. Off the glass and rolling it in. And the first 2 of the night for Caleb Doctor. At half court, Eagle staff's going to go up, and he's going to be charged with the foul. Trayson Eagle staff, his first personal. 19 fouls on the Demons, so the Magi are at the charity stripe. Bismarck High last year went 20-5 overall. They were 15-5 in the West region. Finished second in the West when it was all said and done. They won the WDA tournament. They got to the state tournament. And the state tournament came to an abrupt halt due to COVID-19. Argent at the free throw line. Too much on that one. No good. 10 points, still the lead. 31-21. Bismarck High on top. Schaubert kicks it to the outside to Eaglestaff. Worked it back across. Schaubert. Nothing but net, and the three-pointer from Schaubert brings him to 5 in the ball game. And the lead to 34-21 Bismarck High. With the basketball and crossing the timeline, Derek Descent with it. Descent's going to work it back away, throws it down. On a bounce, it goes on the Magi, and Bismarck High retains possession. 5:09 left here in the first half. Wildwood so far here on the PSP Network. Demons in control of this one early. Minot High has the ability to go on some runs without a doubt. However, Bismarck High in the driver's seat right now. Little runner up, but no good. Descent pulled down the board. Don't forget to like and follow the PSP Network on Facebook and on Twitter to stay up to date with all the games for the Magi, the highlights, standings, those polls each and every week. Home for Minot High Magicians Athletics is the PSP Network. Happy to be a part of the WDA and, of course, having our hometown be here in the Magic City. Great to be involved. Great to see high school athletes being able to play here in 2021. Descent goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Derek Descent leads the Magi. He's got 9 in the ball game. Under 5 to play in the first half, and over the timeline with the basketball, that was Gunnar Swanson. He pulls up from way downtown, and Swanson hits for 3. 8 in the ball game now for Gunnar Swanson. Shows you why he was listed as an all-WDA player last year. Here's Deontay Martinez. Walked on the play, and the basketball comes back from Swanson to the other end of the floor for Taryn Walker. Walker outside the arc. 3 attempt was up, but no good from Schaubert. Deontay is going to be fouled on the play, and Camisto is going to be charged with his first personal. Jordan Wilhelm, the head coach of the Demons, not happy with the call by any means. Sends Deontay Martinez to the charity stripe. First shot from the free throw line here tonight for Deontay Martinez. Minot High, number 2 in the WDA in free throw percentage on the season, shooting 71% from the line. And Deontay can't get the first one to fall. Stick around for the Premier Chiropractic intermission report. Premier Chiropractic focused on improving the health of Minot and the surrounding areas with the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Visit them online at premierchiropracticnd.com. Deontay hits his second one from the charity stripe. And Minot High has the ball back. Trailing 37-24 here in the first half. Bismarck High has been in the driver's seat pretty much the entire ball game. Swanson intercepts, takes it down. Left-handed attempt, no good. Foul's going to be charged here on the Magi to Eric Wentz. And Wentz picks up his, sorry, they call it on Michael Ross, actually. And Ross picks up his second. Actually, that should be his third personal, I do believe. They have it as his second personal. Ross is going to check out. Officially, it's Michael Ross's second personal. Argent checks back in. Meanwhile, up into the rack. Easy lay-in there for Ethan Stutz. 6 in the ball game for Stutz. Matched his point production total on the year, averaging 6 per game. And Stutz has reached that mark with 3:41 left here in the first half of basketball. Officials have a conversation here. They Officials have the conversation. They're going to have Bismarck High put the ball back into play here with Eagle staff. Up top it comes here for Chosick. Chosick setting up shop. He's going to step back and now dribble drive into the lane. Board pulled down there by the Magi, and Kinchin's going to take it to the other end of the floor. Kinchin hits the brakes, double team, freeze to set. Open for Argent. Argent off to Deontay Martinez. Here's Martinez, kicks it off to the corner. Kinchin's open for three, he hits.
Kinchin for three.
First points of the night for Kinchin, it's a three-pointer. Both coaches animated so far this ball game. Dean Winchesky getting into the air. Mike Anderson right on top of the scoreboard at the bottom of the screen. That conversation continues. Well, you add some fans into the venue. You get Bismarck High and Minot High together at anything. And you know you're going to be in store for a little more energy, a little more excitement. And that's what we've got here tonight. Argent's back at the charity stripe. 0 for 1 tonight at the free throw line. It was Swanson that was charged with his third personal. Argent hits here, and Argent now 50%, 1 for 2. 11 points the lead for the Demons. Bismarck High trying to prove a point here tonight. Minot High trying to hang on to that number 2 ranking inside of North Dakota. Argent, second attempt from the free throw line. And he gets that one to fall. Lead back to 10 for the Demons, but they've got the basketball with Eagle staff. 9 points for Eagle staff, all coming from behind the 3 line here tonight. He wants it again. Basketball kick back up, it comes to Walker. Moves it back away, that one goes off the fingertips of Cavisto. And the 5'5" senior Cavisto lost the basketball. The Magi get it back. Deontay Martinez to inbound the ball here. 2:48 left here in the first half. Deontay works it over the timeline. He had the ball intercepted. Deontay gets it back. Cavisto's going to take it here. Drops it down to Eagle staff. Spin move, put it out, no good. Wentz, run a gun off to the set, puts it up. Oh, he's stopped on the play. No tee at the line party. Eagle staff came up, but he's going to be charged with the foul. Well, one of those bang plays right at the rack. Bismarck High contingency here tonight. Thought that was a clean stuff. Descent will take it. He goes to the line for his second trip, and Descent is perfect. 3 for 3 in the ball game. Descent's going to shoot again. And Derek Descent is now 4 for 4. Lead's cut down to 8 as the Magi try to claw their way back closer and closer to the Demons. Eagle staff double team down low, wide open from 3 land, no good. Ball's pulled down, Argent's got it. Cavisco all over him right there. Now Deontay Martinez goes to work. Off to Derek Descent. Taken here by Wentz underneath the rack. Wentz gets his own board, then he's stopped on the play. And the big man came in, Caleb Doctor. And Martinez took it from him. Deontay averaging 2.2 steals per night. Off to Kinchin to the corner, he hits for 3. And he goes for the charity stripe for the old-fashioned three-point play. Back-to-back three-pointers for Kinchin. And he's got a chance to pull the Magi within 4 as they trail by 5. Here with 1:50 left of the first half of basketball. Well, the intensity certainly here tonight. We expected it. And a pivotal free throw right now for Kinchin towards the end of our first half. 5'10" senior Kinchin. Doesn't get it to fall. Descent gets the board down. He puts it up off the glass and he gets it to roll. 3-point lead for the Demons. Student section comes alive. Deep three-pointer. On the attempt, no good there from Chosick. Back up top. Gillette kicked it off. Around the perimeter they go with it. Crashing towards the rack. How about that play? Oh, didn't fall for him. On the side of the rack there for Stutz. Back up top, the basketball for Swanson. Swanson stopped by Derek Descent. Here's Dissett back to the other end of the floor for the Magi. This place is at volume. Argent kicks it over to Wentz. He's open from three-land. Wentz off the mark. Gets his own board. Brings it up, left-handed, gets it to roll, and Wentz puts it in. 1 point lead for the Demons. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Dogfight might be an understatement tonight with number 2 and number 4 in the state. Gillette couldn't get it to fall. He's got it back up top. Deontay fighting for the ball. Then it's going to be thrown away there by Sims. And the Demon fans are at volume. They thought Deontay should have been charged on the reaching in. .5 seconds of the first half. Kinchin kicks it off to Derek Dissett. Trying to get over the timeline. Minot High gets the ball back. Dissett on the near sideline. Threw it off of the ankles there of Stutz, and it went on a bounce on the Demons. And the Magi get the ball back on the inbound with 30.8 seconds left here in our first half of basketball. Dissett to inbound. Kicked it off to Wentz. Wentz to the outside to Argent, then to Dissett. He spins it back up top. Wentz has it here. Shot clock down to 14. Dissett's under the rack. Minot High has the lead. Big half for Derek Dissett. Shot clock is off. We're down to 10 seconds. Crashing in, left-handed, no good. Deontay Martinez moves it up to Kinchin, puts it up off the front of the rack, no good, and that's how the first half comes to an end. 40-39, the Magi are on top of this one, and it has been rowdy so far. We expect more of the same in the second half. My goodness, it's a good one tonight from Magic City Campus Gymnasium. Don't go anywhere. Premier Chiropractic. Halftime report comes up next. We'll tell you how the Magi came back in this one to take a 40-39 lead. It's North Dakota High School basketball here on the PSP Network.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by 28 Tastes and Taps, Beaupre Law Firm, Clean Tech, 701 Realty, Magic City Inspections, First International Bank and Trust, Height Construction, Big Time Bistro, Premier Movement, Premier Chiropractic, Subway, Tires Plus, Minot's Finest Collision Center, United Agronomy, Minot Hockey Boosters. Morelli's Distributing. Planet Pizza. Century Eyewear. North Country Sportswear. First Western Bank and Trust. And Arbo Photography.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
One half of basketball complete tonight. It's been a dogfight so far tonight. Minot High leads 40-39. ESP Network has a new member. Roxanne Inez is courtside with the Minot High Athletic Director, Mr. Mitch Lundy.
Thank you, Nick. I'm here with the Athletic Director, Mitch Lundy. He's going to be telling us a little bit about the season. So tell me the challenges that you're facing with scheduling right now.
Well, right now, basically, it's a week-by-week basis, and we're real happy how things have gone so far with the winter sports. So, you know, we've haven't had any missing. Well, we had one hockey game that we missed, but the big picture is right now we go week by week and just hoping to keep plugging away, and our kids are doing a great job masking up, doing the things they're supposed to be doing. So that's we're so far it's been very positive.
Right, I totally agree. So right now, big stadium, a lot of people here. Tell me about the attendance restrictions we have going on facing with COVID.
You know, it's funny, you kind of look around, we're not used to having crowds, so I actually counted, we have about 450 people here. Our max that we could have is 650. So, but you look around, you're kind of, truthfully, I'm nervous. You know, you just, when you want to do things the right way and not have other people, you know, say, well, look what Minot did or this. So I'm very happy with how we're doing things. The kids are all masked up, having fun, cheering. It's a great game. 2 great teams getting after it, and so we enjoy that happening.
Right, I totally understand. So last question before I let you go is the future of the games here for the Magic City. What do you think will happen tournament-wise and game-wise? Like, will we see a tournament, a conference tournament?
Well, I mean, I think that we go week by week and see what happens. Everything that happens, and one time you set things, and the next week it's different. So we'll just keep trying to do the best we can with the guidelines that we have, and keep plugging away and give these student athletes the opportunity.
Great, thank you so much for letting me talk to you. Nick, back to you.
Thank you so much, Roxanne Inez, courtside here tonight for the PSP Network. We sure appreciate her here tonight helping out. Appreciate Mitch Lundy for taking the time as well here tonight. Here's our game reset brought to you by our friends at Tires Plus ND. TiresPlusND.com, with all brands under one roof with the guaranteed lowest prices and their service after the sale with the Tires Plus plan. Find them online, TiresPlusND.com. Game high. Derek Dissett has 15 in the ball game right now. He leads all scorers, leading the Magi here tonight. 7 in the night for Martinez. 2 for Argent, 6 for Kinchin, 4 for Wentz, 2 for Wilcox, and Michael Ross with 4 in the ball game here tonight. The Demons are led by Eaglestaff with 9 and Chosick with 9. You've got 5 on the floor for Schaubert, 2 for Doctor, 6 for Stutz. You've got 8 for Swanson. It's been a good one so far here tonight. 40-39 the score here on the PSP Network. It's been an entertaining ball game here tonight so far. The head coach of the Demons, Jordan Wilhelm. Head coach of the Demons, Jordan Wilhelm, is courtside with our very own Roxanne Inez here tonight. We'll take it down courtside and hear from the Demons head coach.
Right, thank you, Nick. I am here with the Bismarck head coach, Jordan Wilhelm. Tell me a little bit about the first half of the game.
We came out hot and played well, played with a bunch of energy, made shots early, and what happened is Minot's a good team. And when you're playing on the road in front of a hostile environment, the first time we've played in front of any fans all season, when they made their run, we didn't answer it. And they played with a ton of energy, and our guys sat back and let them do it. So a little bit disappointed in our defensive effort. We did a poor job keeping them off the free throw line. They made a lot of free throws in the first half, so we got to do a better job playing without fouling defensively. And then offensively, we got to do a better job attacking them, because if they're going to call it tight, we got to find a way to get to the free throw line. We shot 2 free throws, and they shot, I mean, look what it was, probably 14 to 20.
Right. Okay. So in order for you guys to get back on top, what do you think you need to do in the second half to make that victory?
We just got to continue to do what we do. It doesn't matter to me what Minot's doing. It's how we're playing. And I was a little disappointed in our effort down the stretch. So we got to be better. We got to be more aggressive in the press. We got to keep flying around, doing it without fouling, and just stick to the script. Because we understand that if we just keep playing our game, that things will work out for us.
Thank you so much, Coach Nick. Back to you.
Thank you so much. There you hear from the head coach of the Bismarck High Demons, Jordan Wilhelm, here in his 6th year. Got Dean Winchesky in just a moment coming up. We'll tell you once again that tonight's game brought to you by our friends at Magic City Inspections, a locally owned company committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure that you are ready to take the next step in your home ownership. Find them online at MinotInspections.com. We thank them for their proud support of Minot High Magicians Athletics, and of course, all athletics inside of North Dakota High School ball. Dean Winchesky's on the floor with Roxanne Inez. We'll hear from the Minot High coach now.
Thank you, Nick. I am here with Minot High School head coach Dean Winchesky. Tell us a little bit about the first half.
I thought we were really passive and really weak the first 13 minutes. We're lucky we played hard the last 5, but we can't come out and have the same start we had there.
Right, okay, and then last question before I let you go. What does your team need to do in order to get ahead of the second half and win this ball game?
We got to defend and rebound. If we don't do that, they're too good a basketball team, so we got to guard the ball and rebound it.
Right, good luck to you, Coach. Thank you. Back to you, Nick.
All business from Dean Winchesky. All business from Jordan Wilhelm. All business on the PSP Network tonight, and we've got a second half of basketball coming up that is going to be rock'em sock'em. It's going to be fantastic. We'll tip it off when we come back. This is North Dakota High School basketball here on the PSP Network.
It really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment, for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
.39 at the break. It's time for the second half, and the Demons will inbound the basketball. That puts a cap on our Premier Chiropractic halftime report. Premier Chiropractic proudly serving the Magic City with the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Big thank you to our friends at Premier Chiropractic, bringing you our halftime report here tonight. 40-39, Minot High's on top in this matchup in a West Region affair tonight against the Bismarck Demons. Downtown, nothing but Nat Kitchen's on fire. Kitchen's got another one. Fantastic shot from downtown. And the ball's going to be tossed out of bounds. And back the other way with the basketball will come the Demons. 43-39, Minot High in the driver's seat to this one. Trailed as much as 13 in the first half. Fought back at the break, and Minot High took the lead back right at the end of the first half of basketball. With possession, the ball's going to be put up. Rolls at the front of the rack, didn't quite fall there for Chaucer. Ball's going to come back away to the possession here for the Magi, and Wentz off to Deontay Martinez. Kicked it up top. Kitchen's got it again. Maybe a heat check coming from Kitchen with 3. Descent instead. Fires from outside the arc, no good. Eagle staff freed the basketball. We go back the other way now for the Demons as they work it. Here was Schaubert. Schaubert up off the glass. How about that play? Logan Schaubert has 7 now in the ball game. Full court press is on. Both of these teams playing excellent defense here tonight in the Magic City. Kitchen off to Deontay Martinez, and Deontay goes to work. Deontay dropped it off. Michael Ross, he was unable to put it up as a nice stuff was made there by Stutz. Here's Eaglestaff. 3 3-pointers in the first half for him. Kicked it outside, and with the basketball, it comes down to Schaubert. Worked back away, up. No good. The set had the nice defense up there. And the Magi have the ball back with Deontay Martinez. Derek Doucette, only a sophomore for the Magi. Keep an eye on him. His high school basketball career far from over. He's going to be tormenting the West region for a few years to come. And he is a player that is one of those guys kind of on the radar last year, at the end of the season last year. And now here he is on the radar completely here in 2021. Michael Ross misses the first one. Stutz checks out, so does 25. That's Chosick. Also checking out number 24 is Chosick, 25 Schaubert. Michael Ross at the charity stripe for his second attempt from the free throw line. That one's up and in. Ross has 5 now in the ball game, and the Magi have a 3-point lead. Kavitsko sent it down low from the corner. 3 attempt from Walker off the mark. Kinchin's down on the floor, right in the paint in the Minot High end, and Kinchin is in all sorts of pain here. And Trinity Sports Medicine is on the scene to help out. Hopefully he's going to be all right. That's a bad break for Kinchin. Hopefully he'll come back in the contest. Well, we saw last night in the high school hockey game, Kelton Esslinger, the sophomore forward from Minot High, he got railed in the hockey game last night. Trinity Sports Medicine had to attend to him. Hopefully Esslinger's going to be all right. Tank away and back the other way. Taryn Walker's going to bring it down, lays it up and in, and Taryn Walker has his first 2 of the ball game. That's what's so interesting about these COVID times in the short season, where for hockey, for example, or even basketball for that matter, you don't know when you're going to get games in or when your games are going to get canceled. That puts points at a premium inside of region play each and every night. And staying healthy is one of the major keys for every team of every sport. The roll didn't fall. Comes back away, and it's going to be taken off the legs of Wentz. And the Demons will get the ball back. 14:40 left here in our second half of basketball. In with the ball, this is Eagle Staff, works it back up. He had the ball stripped from him, and then it went out of bounds. Last touch by the Magi and Cade Butts. Minot High's playing West Fargo in high school hockey tonight. 1-0 Minot High girls heading into the third period. We'll have the Jets matchup tomorrow with the Fargo North-South Spruans, they're calling themselves now. Tomorrow we'll have that game. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock from the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. 3 attempt to the corner. No good. Board pulled down by Deontay Martinez on the shot that missed from Gibson. Sorry, that wasn't Gibson. That was 32 Jotter instead. My apologies. Eagle Staff had it momentarily. Wentz went behind the back. They go back to work. Kinchin, take that Wilcox. Fancy move. Then he had his pocket picked, and Eagle Staff brings it back the other way. Eagle Staff up and lays it in. And Eagle Staff has 11 down in the contest. First lane of the ball game. Martinez frees the basketball. It's going to be touched last by who? The Magi. And the Demons get the ball back. With the basketball and across the timeline. Here we go with Chosick. Chosick going to work with Wentz guarding him here closely. Demons have a 45-44 lead. They add 2 more to that. And up and in with 2 points. It was Ethan Stutz. 8 points in the ball game for Stutz. Timeout called by the Magi. Full timeout for the Magicians. We'll take a break as well. North Dakota High School basketball is here on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by 28 Tastes and Taps, Beaupre Law Firm, Clean Tech, 701 Realty, Magic City Inspections, First International Bank and Trust, Height Construction, Big Time Bistro, Premier Movement, Premier Chiropractic, Subway, Tires Plus, Minot's Finest Collision Center, United Agronomy, Minot Hockey Boosters, Morelli's Distributing, Planet Pizza, Century Eyewear, North Country Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, and Arbo Photography.
The Magi use a full timeout here with 13:27 left in our second half to talk some things over. As Dean Winchesky's team led by 1 at the break and now trail by 3. About 5 minutes in. Down to the corner, Deontay Martinez with the basketball. Works it up top to Wentz. Wentz on the left side, puts it up and in, and Eric Wentz has 2 more. Eagle staff pulls up from downtown, front of the rim. Out of bounds, the ball goes, and Minot High is going to get the ball back. Well, when you look back to Minot High and their last state championship run, 2017 was the last time that the Magi won the title, and that was at the end of a three-peat. Not often do you see a team go back-to-back, let alone picking up 3 championships all in succession. That was 2017. Since then, the Magicians haven't been able to do much at the state high school basketball tournament, if anything, even making it to the big dance. Here's Deontay Martinez, spin move, that one missed. Bismarck High, a program in the same boat. Their last state title was 2010. They're in good hands, however, under the direction of Jordan Wilhelm. We know that they're going to be a team that at the end of the year is certainly going to be fighting for one of those 4 positions out of the West. That was Stutz, by the way, that put it up and in. 2 powerhouses in high school basketball. Combined, these 2 teams have 29 state titles between the 2 of them. Descent's got 2 more at 17 now in the ballgame. That's a night for Derek Descent, coming in, averaging 11.6. A coming out party, maybe, if you will. Fall away from the basketball, and it's... Ball's going to be on Derek Descent. And Descent's second personal. 3rd team foul. Once again, the Magi looking to get back to the state tournament with some dominance, and they're certainly in the conversation right now with where they stand according to the rankings. Number 2 in the state of North Dakota. And a team that is undefeated on the year. They're trying to hang on to that unblemished mark right now. It's going to come down to the wire tonight, however. Foul was charged on Argent. First personal. 3rd team foul on the Magi. Spin move, offensive foul is going to be the charge. However, they're on Caleb Doctor. Second personal, 2nd team foul. Well, you heard from Mitch Lundy as Roxanne Inez asked the question about the state tournament, about the WDA tournament. Are we going to get everybody together under one roof? It'll be interesting to see what happens when it becomes tournament time. I'm sure that's one of the concerns that everybody's got across the state of North Dakota, is bringing all the teams together under one roof. I'll leave my personal opinions aside on the entire matter. Is this one up for Descent? No good. Rebound pulled down by Ross. Descent's got it again. Crashing and banging down on the board. Still fighting for it. Descent's then fouled on the play. And Descent's going to come up with a basketball. How about that athleticism from the sophomore? Some fight to the dog there for Derek Descent. He went up and down, and he's got the ups. And the big man from Mountain High, Descent, at 6'3", finds his way to the charity stripe, and he hits from there. 4 for 4 in the first half from the free throw line for Derek Descent. 1 for 1 here in the second half. And Descent hits again, and Descent's got a game-high 19 points here tonight. Eagle staff brings it across the timeline. Thought about the three-pointer. Worked it inside, back up top. That shot won't count, and Descent's going to be charged with the foul, and Descent is in some pain. He's limping his way back over. Pulls the jersey, needs to get to the bench for the Magi. Brings Argent back into the ballgame. Checking out for the Demons is Doctor. Checking back in is Ethan Stotts. Eagle staff's got it here. Wait till this kid grows into his body. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. He starts the inside game here in the second half, and now he's got 13. Travels the violation on the Magi, and the Demons get the ball back. 51-50 with 10:55 left here in our second half. Tonight's game brought to you by our friends at Magic City Inspections. Visit them online at monitorinspections.com. The locally owned company committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure that you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. Find them online at monitorinspections.com. Also like to thank our friends at CleanTech tonight. CleanTech's been coming to the rescue since 1992. You can get COVID-19 deep cleaning services for your home or business with CleanTech LLC. It's a proactive deep cleaning service that includes disinfecting and sanitizing. Don't forget about CleanTech's 24/7 disaster response and restoration services. CleanTech, proud supporter of North Dakota high school athletics. I'd also like to thank our friends at Tires Plus with the locations in Minot and in Bismarck. Tires Plus has all brands under one roof with the guaranteed lowest prices and service after the sale. You can't go wrong with Tires Plus. ND.com. They also have a 15-minute drive-through oil change with the Valvoline oil change stop. That's a game changer, by the way. Big thanks to Tires Plus. Eagle staff downtown, missed from outside the arc, but the basketball comes back into the hands of the Demons. Double team down low. Mountain High's got the ball back. No, they don't. Sorry, it's a timeout by the Demons, as the timeout was called by Jordan Wilhelm. We'll take a break as well. 51-50. The Demons are on top on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
10:43 left in the ball game. Eagle staff from outside the arc after the timeout called by the Demons. Couldn't get it to fall, and we go back the other way now as Kinchin threw it across the court, too high over Argent's head. And back with the basketball, the Demons have possession again. 10:34 left here in the second half. It's going to be an eternity for both of these teams. Region points on the line tonight. Bragging rights on the line. 51-50 right now. Bismarck High in the driver's seat. Mountain High trying to remain unbeaten. They're 6-0 coming into tonight's matchup. Here's the big man, Eagle staff. He's run into there by Kinchin. And the foul will be charged to Tegan Kinchin. I have him as that being his first, and that's what the board has here as well. First personal. Third team foul on the Magi. Thanks again for joining us tonight on the PSP Network. How about that play up and in? Number 1 against number 2 in the WDA. Deontay Martinez for scoring against Eaglestaff, who's number 2 in the West region for points per game on the production side. And Eaglestaff got the better of Deontay there. Timeout called by the Magi. Dean Winchesky calls the timeout. It will be a full one, so we'll take a break as well. 53-50, the Demons are on top. It's North Dakota High School basketball here on the PSP Network.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Minot High cheerleaders trying to do their part here tonight as the Magi trail by 3 as we approach the halfway point here in the second half. Nick Holberg here for the call on the PSP Network. Big thanks again to Pete Stenberg for joining us here tonight, helping the PSP Network. Of course, Pete's got the same mission as we do, and that's promoting our local athletes across the board. Doesn't matter if they're from Minot or from Bismarck, wherever they may be from. PSP Network's #1 mission, promoting our youth athletes across the state of North Dakota. There's some good ones on display here tonight. Crashing towards the rack, there's a foul on the play, and it will be charged to Kavisko. And Kane Kavisko in some pain. He grabs up towards the face after he was laid out on the floor. That's the 3rd personal on Kavisko. At the charity stripe was Wentz. He missed there. And Wentz now 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Eric Wentz averaging 12.8 points per game. The junior for the Magi. Somebody that really emerged out of the scene on the gridiron as well this year as one of the key players for Minot High's football team. The storyline between the Demons and the Magi on the gridiron couldn't be much different. How about Eaglestaff? Turns it right up. And Eaglestaff had 9 in the first half. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8 here in the second. And he's up to 17 right now, trying to track down Derek Descent. Travel the violation. And the Demons get the ball back. The game runs, and right now the Demons are trying to unhook the plow to go on one. When you talk about the high school football year, the Magi didn't make the playoffs. The Demons did, and the Demons made it all the way to the semifinals where they lost to Cheyenne. And a Demon football team that coached by Mark Gibson, what more do you need to say about that? A powerhouse in North Dakota high school football. It was the Century Patriots that made it off to the championship game, and Capital City known for having some pretty good football. Deontay Martinez on the end of the floor, and Deontay has his first 2 points in the second half. 9 now in the ball game for the WDA point leader. Eaglestaff off to the corner, 3 attempt, getting that one to fall. Was Taryn Walker, and Taryn Walker extends the lead to 5. Off of the corner, the ball comes back up to Deontay Martinez. He's going to stop, and now pop. He's going to be fouled on the play. And the big man in the middle, Caleb Doctor, is going to be charged with his 3rd personal. Over the years, Bismarck High's football program has really taken off and become on the map in the West region as the team to beat. Century in that conversation. I'm sure you could argue that all day long as there is enough coffee in the pot to talk about it. Demon fans would tell you that they're better. Century fans would tell you they're better. Carson Wentz, Philadelphia Eagles, he'd probably tell you like Century over Bismarck High. I don't know. I've always been a fan of that Bismarck High smash mouth football. They get up and down the field and stick it to you every night. Gibson does that to you on the gridiron, it seems, as Martinez puts another one through the bucket, and the lead back to 3. Minot High under new direction on the football field. Coached now by Chauncey Hendershot. The future's bright for the Magi. Just wasn't this last year, however. Eric Wentz is going to be charged with a foul. Second personal on Wentz. 15 foul.
Swanson at the line to shoot 2.
From the charity stripe, this is Gunnar Swanson. First points of the second half for Swanson. Gunnar, number 9 in the WDA, averaging 15.6 points per night. Going to play at the University of Mary next year for the Marauders. Handling the basketball now, Deontay Martinez up over the half-court line. Setting up shop, here's Butts. Kicked it back off to Deontay Martinez, off to the corner. Eric Wentz brings it back up top. DeSette's back in the ballgame. He hits for 3. Second three-pointer tonight for Derek DeSette. Time to start sending in the nominations for player of the game tonight. You can either tweet at us at Network PSP. Make sure to follow the PSP Network to stay up to date, or you can send us a message on Facebook as well. Schobert's going to put 2 more through the hole, and it's 62-58 and a 4-point lead here for Bismarck High. DeSette's out of mission. He's over the timeline. Here's Derek DeSette. Reach in foul is going to be charged here to Chosick.
Fouls on number 24, Max Chosick. That's his third personal.
Third personal on Chosick. 16 foul on Bismarck High. Here's Derek DeSette. Stops and pops. DeSette, can he get the roll? He can. Three land, this one just a bit short. Fired up there by Schaubert. Minot High is going to get the ball back. Deontay Martinez to inbound the basketball. Every possession a big one as we come down the stretch now with 7:24 left. Turning into a real dogfight here tonight. Not turning into, it's been one the entire ball game. Ross off to Martinez. Thought about it. So did DeSette. Brings it back up to Deontay Martinez. Martinez, jump shot. Gosh, he can get up and elevate, can he? And Deontay finds 2 more. Big-time players get up in big-time situations. We're seeing that right now as Deontay's got 2 there. Back away with the basketball outside. Here's one on the other side of the floor. Talk about big-time players. And Eaglestaff hits for 3. Fourth three-pointer of the ball game for Trace at Eaglestaff. Here's Deontay Martinez. And the ball stripped from him. Michael Ross gets it back. And Ross goes to work with it. Ross looking for the outlet. Has the ball stripped, and Eaglestaff brings it back to the other end of the floor. Eaglestaff, 3-point attempt from the corner on the attempt there from 24, Chosick. Jump basketball, who's got the possession arrow? Down in front of us here, and Bismarck High gets the ball back. Good friend of the PSP Network, Mr. Scotty Cattell, watching tonight. Scotty, the longtime voice of the Magi, longtime voice of the Beavers, great friend of the PSP Network, one of the voices of the PSP Network. Scotty, hope all is well here tonight. Great to hear from you. Basketball's controlled now by DeSette. He's going to take it and run it up towards the rack. He was fouled on the play. And Caleb Doctor is going to be charged with his 4th personal, I do believe, here for the Demons. It's actually Doctor's 5th. And the big man for Bismarck High ends the night with 2 points tonight, but defensively was an absolute rock down to the paint for the Demons. And Caleb Doctor deserves some credit here tonight for his defensive play. On the other side of the floor, Derek DeSette deserves some credit for what he's been able to do from the free throw line. That's 7 for 7 down tonight for Derek DeSette. Make it 8 for 8. And Minot High's back within 1. Over the years, having the opportunity to listen to a voice like Scott Cattell, the legendary voice of Minot High basketball. So many great games throughout the years. Downtown, Eaglestaff hits again for 3. 15 of the ball game for Eaglestaff. From the 3-point line, you could add 2, 4, 6, 8 more outside from there. Kinchin fired one up, didn't fall for it. Eagle staff down to the corner. 3 ball up here. The attempt from Sims, no good. Board pulled down. Descent got up. He's going to be charged with the foul. As the attempt on the rebound pulled up from Carter Sims. And Descent is going to be charged with his 4th personal. And Descent's in some trouble now for the Magi. 5:32 left in the ball game. First one no good from the charity stripe from Schaubert. Descent checks out. So does Wentz. Argent and Martinez are back in. Yeah, over time, growing up, Minot High alumni and a big fan of high school sports, of course, and high school basketball. Countless hours listening to Scotty K on the radio. Calling the matchups for the Magi. How that guy's not in the North Dakota Broadcasters Hall of Fame is beyond me, and it's something that needs to happen in my mind. Scotty K all day should be in the North Dakota Broadcasters Hall of Fame. With the basketball, it's going to be handled here now as the takeaway from Stutz. He fired it up, and then he missed. The Minot High's got the ball back. 5-point lead here for the Demons. We're down to 5:19 to play in the second half and in regulation. Deontay Martinez throwing this one in to Argent. Crosses the timeline with it, sets up shop for the Magi. Looking for the outlet, finds Deontay Martinez. Shot clock's at 20. Wilcox charged with the travel in the corner, and the Demons get the ball back. Other games tonight, by the way, Williston's at Jamestown, Watford City at Turtle Mountain, and Mandan's at Legacy. Dickinson's at Jamestown tomorrow, Williston's at Mandan tomorrow, and Century hosts St. Mary's tomorrow for a 5 p.m. game. Next Tuesday, Minot was supposed to play Turtle Mountain. I believe that game has been postponed for the Magi. It has. Dickinson's at St. Mary's on Tuesday. Jamestown's at Mandan. Next one for the Demons, January 15th at Dickinson. Camisto works it back up top. 3 attempts. No good. Ross grabs the board. And he's going to have a 1-for-1 on the foul that will be charged here to number 15, Ethan Stutz. 3rd personal, 8th team foul. Still working on getting that score for you for Century BHS here tonight. 2 hockey teams in the capital city going toe-to-toe. Down to the capital city. If anyone has that score for us, feel free to tweet at us if you don't mind, or send me a text if you've got it. Michael Ross goes 1-for-1, and now he's 2 for 3 in the ball game, and a big free throw there for Michael Ross from the charity stripe. Has a chance to pull it back within 2 here for the Magicians. Jim goes silent, and Ross gets the roll. 7 on the night for Michael Ross. He's averaging 9.2. The Demons shutdown defense has been good tonight. So is Minot High's. It's been a close one. Foul on the play. I believe it's going to be on Kinchin. It is, and Kinchin's going to be charged with his 2nd personal. 7th team foul, and that will send Taryn Walker to the charity stripe. From the free throw line, it's Walker that hits the first. And he's 1-for-1 now in the ball game. From the free throw line, he's got 7 points here tonight. Make it 8. Kinchin off to Deontay Martinez. 71-66. The Magi looking for some magic here late to the contest. Under 5 to play here in the second half. Michael Ross in the corner, going to work on it. Ross, spin move onto his left side, kicks it back up top. Handled down by Wentz, and Wentz is going to crash and bang towards the rack. That one came up, hit the orange, didn't quite fall for him, but back the other way we go now for the Demons. handling the basketball for Bismarck High and working it. Spin move, little jump shot, no good. Nice play there. Grabbing the basketball is Walker, and Walker fired it off the ankles of Ross, and it goes out of bounds to the Magi. 3-2, BHS got the win over Century in a final tonight. That's an upset in North Dakota high school hockey, and a big one for the Demons tonight, and an even bigger one probably for Minot High, as the Magi now have some breathing room in the West region at a 7-0 mark, with Century now having 2 losses and Bismarck High having 2 losses as well. Thank you, Mr. Dale Ludwig, for the update on the PSP network. Derek Descent crashing towards the rack. Oh, that one didn't fall for him. And the basketball's pulled down by 25, Schaubert. Schaubert might have took one in the eye there from Descent, as Descent tried to pull down the board. Schaubert with one eye closed. He's in all sorts of pain here. Eagle staff works it up on top of the perimeter. Where will this kid end up for his college basketball career? He's going to have some options, that's for sure. Travel the violation. Michael Ross got together with Wentz, and Wentz hit the deck. And the Demons get the ball back. Tracy Eaglestaff, 24.2 points per game, number 2 in the WDA in scoring. Only behind Deontay Martinez, who averages 26 per night. And tonight, Eaglestaff had 9 in the first half, 14 in the second. My math's correct, that's 23, right? Thank you, Stenny. Kavitsko handles the basketball here. Spin move, how about that play up and in? And Kavitsko with a highlight reel play for his first 2 points of the ball game. Wentz to the other end of the floor, puts it up, and powering his way to 2 points is Eric Wentz. Run and gun late in the contest, 2.5 to play. This one's far from over, however. Timeouts on each side left to burn. The defense chant is out for the Magi. 600 people allowed into the ball game here tonight. Mitch Lundy at the half said there was about 400 that made their way into the ball game. And the night is done for Derek Descent. He's going to fall out of the ball game. And Descent didn't like that call. 27 tonight for Derek Descent. Already receiving some nominations for our player of the game on the PSP network. 27 on the night for Descent, and an excellent ball game for the young man for the Magi. He falls out with 2:19 left in the contest. Not the guy the Magicians wanted to lose in crunch time here tonight, but he played hard and he deserves plenty of credit to the ball game here tonight. Chosick hits the first one from the stripe, and he's 3 for 3 from the free throw line here tonight for the Demons. Make it 4 for 4. Off to BSC next year for Bismarck High. Senior Max Chosick off to the corner. Worked up top. Deontay's got it. He's going to kick it over to Michael Ross. Ross steps back, now brings it back up top. Deontay Martinez steps it in. Outside the lane now, nothing but net for Deontay Martinez. 15 now for Deontay in the ballgame. The lead's at 5 for Bismarck High, and they take some air out of the basketball. Not now, they work it back inside. Now outside to Eaglestaff. Eaglestaff, it's not even fair. This kid is on fire. 3 3-pointers in the first half, 3 in the second half for Eaglestaff. Martinez stuffed on the play. It's freed back up top. Wentz from 3 land. No good. Martinez steps it back, trying to put the shot up. And Martinez limps away. He's going to be fouled on the play. Missed who the foul was on. We'll catch it in just a moment here from Eric Schaefer. 24 is who's going to be charged. Chosick. 4th foul on Chosick. 19th foul on Bismarck High. And we're at 1 minute, 23 seconds left in the ball game. The lead is at 8 here for the Demons. Martinez from the stripe couldn't get that one to fall. Board's pulled down, and what do we have here? It's either a timeout or a foul that will be charged. Jordan Wilhelm off your screen to the bottom right. He was trying to call a timeout. Meanwhile, there was a foul that was charged on the Magicians. And it's on Deontay Martinez. That's his first personal. 9th team foul, sending number 21, Taryn Walker, back to the free throw line, who's gone 2 for 2 here tonight. The wild, wild west of North Dakota high school basketball. No different here tonight. Eagle staff takes the ball away on the rebound. Kicked outside, and Bismarck High is going to take some air out of the basketball. No, they're not. They work it down low off the glass and in. Big points there for Schaubert. Schaubert's got 2 more. 10-point lead with a minute left in the ballgame. Deontay Martinez off to the corner. Minot High needs to hurry. Eagle staff takes the ball away, kicks it back in, laying it up and in, and the 2 points are there as Chosick adds 2 more to his resume tonight. The lead's at 12. Martinez jump shot, he's gonna miss, but he's fouled on the play, and Deontay goes to the charity stripe. Well, a 12-point lead with 43 seconds left does not favor Minot High here tonight by any means. Martinez goes to the charity stripe for the Magicians. 3 for 4 on the night, make it 4 for 5 now for Deontay. 67% field goal percentage on the year. One of the tops, and doing a fantastic job. Good for the charity stripe as well. And the lead cut back to 10. Minot High's got to get a steal here off this inbound. Eagle staff sends it in. He's got it back, and now Eagle staff is going to work his way up to the timeline, crosses over here, and now the Demons have it with Swanson. Trying to take some air out of the basketballs. The shot clock is at 17, game clock's at 27. Eagle staff's got it. Ball's going to be turned over. Wentz towards the rack. Fouled on the play. And Wentz will shoot. Will shoot 2. Falls on number 21, Taryn Walker. Wentz shooting down for the Magicians. He's 1 for 2 tonight. That came in the second half. Wentz puts this one up and in. Now 2 for 3 in the ball game. Big free throw here for Wentz. And he converts there. Timeout Minot High. 22 seconds remain in the ballgame. 82-74, Bismarck High on top on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Do the Magi have what it takes to come back? It would certainly be magical tonight if they could do that. We'll come back and see what happens next. North Dakota high school basketball here on the PSP Network.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Little Leonard Skinner playing inside of Magic City campus here tonight. Sweet Home, Alabama. Minot High looking for a little We Will Rock You right now as 22 seconds is all that remains here in the ballgame tonight. And 22 seconds away from being handed their first loss of the season. Demons with the basketball. Minot High almost causes the turnover there, and the Demons have it. Foul will be charged on Wilcox, and that's Wilcox's first personal. Well, unfortunately tonight for Derek Descent, he went down with 2 minutes, 19 seconds left of the ball game. He had 27 points for the Magi, and down the stretch, they could have used Descent. Played hard in the contest. He had big responsibilities on both ends of the floor tonight. 27 for Derek Descent, he's a gamer. Josic misses the first on this trip to the line. Josic now 4 for 5 in the ballgame here tonight for Bismarck High. Josic fires this one up and no good. 0 for 2. Here's Martinez, carries it down, and Deontay goes right to the rack and puts it up and in. Timeout Magi. 10.7 left in the ballgame. Dean Winchesky fights till the very end. No doubt about it, we knew he would. 13th season for Winchesky. Multiple state championships at Dickinson. Somehow Minot High got him on their staff, and then next thing you know, the Magi start winning some more titles. The guy knows what he's doing. One of the best in the state of North Dakota. He's animated on the bench. You can see him right to the right of the clock. Gets the most out of his players. A lot of respect for Dean Winchesky. Much younger on the other side is Jordan Wilhelm. Here in his 6th year. Former Bismarck Demon himself, former University of Mary Marauder in that 1,000-point club for college basketball. Tried to pave his way. Asked him if he won any state championships before the ball game here tonight. He talked about his sophomore year of high school. And then he mentioned on the sidebar, he said, none as a coach yet, but they're coming. I would be a betting man. If I was the betting man, I should say, I would bet that Bismarck High, by the time that Jordan Wilhelm's done for the Demons, I guarantee you they're probably going to hang a banner somewhere along the line of the gymnasium at Bismarck High, because, again, I think the Demons are probably in pretty good shape with who they've got as their bench boss here in his 6th year. Carl Gard Gymnasium, the home court for Bismarck High. And the Demons will return to their home floor on the 16th of January when Turtle Mountain comes to town, the 19th for Legacy, and the 23rd at CHS. 4 seconds left. Kitchen threw one up, no good. This is going to end tonight. 84-76 is the final. What a ball game tonight. Let's head to our Pro Style Production DJ Services post-game show. Final tonight, 84-76. The Demons take down the Magi in North Dakota High School basketball. Number 4 takes down number 2. We'll tell you how they did it next when we return.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by 28 Tastes and Taps, Beaupre Law Firm, Clean Tech, 701 Realty, Magic City Inspections, First International Bank and Trust, Height Construction, Big Time Bistro, Premier Movement, Premier Chiropractic, Subway, Tires Plus, Minot's Finest Collision Center, United Agronomy, Minot Hockey Boosters, Morelli's Distributing, Planet Pizza, Century Eyewear, North Country Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, and Arbo Photography.
Final score tonight, 84-76, and the Demons pick up a win over the Magi and improve on the year to a record of 6-1. They improved to a 3-1 mark on the road. The Magi fall to 6-1 on the year. Minot High came in ranked number 2. The Demons ranked number 4. What a matchup here tonight. Nick Holberg for the Pro Style Production DJ Services postgame show here tonight as Minot High falls tonight here to the Bismarck High Demons. Time for our game reset, brought to you by our friends at Tires Plus. All brands under one roof with the guaranteed lowest prices and their service after the sale with the Tires Plus plan. Find Tires Plus online at TiresPlusND.com. Time for the game reset here tonight. The Magi were led in scoring by Derek Doucette, 27 points in the ball game tonight for Doucette. He was good tonight, Doucette. A real game changer here tonight. He fouled out at the end of the ball game with 2:19 left, unfortunately. He ended up with 27. That was a game high here tonight. 19 for Deontay Martinez, 11 for Eric Wentz, 7 for Michael Ross, 2 for Will Cox, 9 for Tegan Kinchin, 2 for Gavin Argent. That's how Minot High got to 76 tonight. On the other side for the Bismarck High Demons, they were led by guess who? Trayson Eaglestaff. 26 points tonight for Eaglestaff. He was on fire from three-land. He had 3 3-pointers in the first half alone. Fantastic night for him. 12 points on the night for Logan Schaubert. 13 on the night for Chosick. 10 on the night for Swanson. 7 for Walker. 10 for Stutz. And 2 on the night for Kavishnu. What a game it was tonight for Bismarck High. They played real well here in the ball game. Fantastic job by him here tonight, by everybody here tonight. We'll talk to our player of the game, number 52, Trayson Eaglestaff, here in just a moment. We'll bring him up here. Derek Doucette, we could grab him as well. We'd like to talk to Minot High's game high point getter here tonight for the Magi, Derek Doucette. At the end of the first half, it was 40-39 Magi. They came back and fought back from down by 13, and they fight back in the ball game, and they take a 40-39 lead at the break. They come back in the second half, and in the second half had a dogfight with the Demons, but the Demons just had a little bit more of the tank, and Eaglestaff was the reason that they were so good in that second half. Fantastic night for him. We'll talk to him when we come back. Our player of the game and our closing thoughts before we head to tomorrow's matchup for girls high school hockey. We'll come back with our player of the game next. It's North Dakota High School basketball here on the PSP Network.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Final score tonight to this ball game. It's Bismarck High that takes down number 2 Minot High, 84-76. The Demons came in ranked number 4 tonight. Big reason for their success. The junior, Trayson Eaglestaff, 26 points by my count here tonight. Talk about your ball game here tonight, man. You were fun to watch. You really got going in the second half. What was the difference between the first and the second half here tonight?
First half, I didn't come out with enough energy. I was just kind of like playing. I didn't have that spark we had. Second half, Wilhelm gives the best motivational speeches, and I don't know what it do, just pumps me up. So second half, I'm just all pumped, ready to play, get my whole mindset going, get more aggressive and everything, and just my teammates help me out too.
For you at 6'5", you're fun to watch down in the paint, but more of a natural shooter from the outside. What do you like better, the inside or the outside game?
Ever since growing up, I was kind of the chubbier shooter, so I'd always just shoot and never got inside, so I've just keep outside is my game, I guess.
What did it mean to take down number 2 Minot High here tonight? They were undefeated coming in.
They're a good team. They're very good. Their coach is good too. We just had a bunch of heart. We had a bunch of pride in our defense. Like again, second half, our coach helped us out a bunch. It feels amazing.
Nice job here tonight. You're named our player of the game. Fantastic stuff.
Thank you.
That's Trayson Eaglestaff, our player of the game here tonight for the Bismarck High Demons. Led the way for the Demons tonight and helped them on the way to a victory over the Minot High Magicians here in the ball game tonight. Sure appreciate him for stopping by here this evening. That's going to put a cap on the Pro Style Production DJ Services postgame show here tonight. We will be in action tomorrow for girls high school hockey. Minot High will take on Fargo North South. They've renamed themselves the Spruans. You should see that logo, I'm telling you. I thought it was a joke when they told me that to begin with. I'm on board with it. It's a fantastic logo. It's a good hockey team. The Magents are good as well. They're on the ice tomorrow. We'll have the game and the pregame show brought to you by Planet Pizza tomorrow starting at 1:40 in the afternoon. Big thank you to Pete Stenberg for stopping by here tonight and his help as always. We sure appreciate you, Mr. Stenberg, for your help in promoting our youth athletes. Special thanks to Dina Winchesky, his time tonight. Jordan Wilhelm as well, and of course Mitch Lundy for his time. For Roxanne Ides and Pete Stenberg, I'm Nick Holberg signing off here from Magic City campus in Minot, North Dakota. Number 4 Bismarck High takes down number 2 Minot High in a thriller tonight, 84-76 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Till next time, I'm Nick Holberg. Good night and God bless.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for